Hello, good morning. It's me, it's Pluto Man, and I'm just finished my morning's poker. Didn't go particularly well. Played three tournaments, didn't get anywhere. Got a couple of bounties in this one. That was all. But um, doesn't matter. There's interesting hands pop up, and this one popped up, and you can see. You see this one. I actually have an eight draw under the gun, which is plenty good enough to open under the gun, and I'll show you what happened. What happened in this hand? Did I make my hand? Did I get it all in? What happened? I mean, obviously this is a pretty good draw, but it's not quite a monster. You know, you hit your three, your four, your five. You're very happy, but it's not unbeatable, as we will find out, I suppose. But anyway, so here goes. Okay, open this up. Plenty good enough here. Oh God, they're folding very quickly, aren't they? What's he going to do though? Deliberating, cogitating. She got. Guessing he's got a one card draw. Anything else doesn't make any sense. There we go. Eek. Tell you what, I'm going to fold. You know what? Just the sort of that note there means I'm going to let that go. Wow. Wow. Not expect to see that, and quite happy to get away from there, you know. So, okay, just run through this one again. You can see if you look closely there, my mouse was on that button. I was over the call button there. I nearly called because shit, I've got an eight, right? You know, and I've hit the best card I can possibly hit. So my hand is what is it? Number 14. Okay, 87632 is number 14. So it's a very good hand. But when he just comes out and shoves there, basically four times the pot, suddenly I'm thinking, you know, this is not looking very good. It just screams a seven. Actually, it screams a seven or a very strong eight, and obviously I lose 20 of that. Uh, the odds I'm getting basically 1 1/4 to one, 1.26 to one is actually what I'm getting here. So I need to be good 44% of the time to make this call, because there is the bounty there. The bounty is small, but it does make a difference. Uh, and I've heard people say that a bounty, I don't know how good the calculation is, but a starting bounty is worth, which is what he has, is worth about a third of a starting stack. So if you add 1,000, we start with 3,000. So if you add 1,000 chips to this, well then I'm getting 1.68 to one. So so I then would need to be good about 37% of the time to make the call. I don't think I'm good 37% of the time even. Notice it hasn't even dropped that much from 44 to 37. It's not a massive drop. It's significant, but it's not huge. So it doesn't drop to 20 or anything, which is kind of a sort of thing I think I'd need here. Actually, I only think I'm good about 20% of the time here, 20, 25 when he does this. Especially if it had been a different player, the whole thing would have been different, right? But this game is very player dependent. So I nearly call. It's like I hesitate, right? As you just saw. Then I fold. And look at my notes here. I said he didn't. So there's a hand. This is back 9 months ago now, where he didn't didn't bet number what was that, number 20, so 964. You know, after he was pat with it. He didn't bet it after somebody else had drawn one. So whether he was going for a check raise there, or whether he just, I don't know. I mean, I'd normally bet a hand like that. So he's not the sort of guy who goes crazy with hands. You know, he's also trappy with a big pat hand. So he's done that before too. I'm thinking, so I think he would have been kind of trappy with that draw there. I mean, I think it's okay to just call with a big draw. I mean, I'll do that sometimes because you don't want to not see a draw. That's a disaster with a big draw if that's what he had. So I was actually pretty happy with that fold. Then I get moved immediately to a new table. But yes, this tournament I actually get up to somewhere around 11,000 here, and then I was kind of crash and burn, end up folding to a four bet before the flop. Someone just got it all in, and someone was on the button and he raised. I three bet him. I had a jack, and I simply because I thought he was wide there, and then it just he four bet all in, and I had no choice but to fold. And from then I just it cost me. I lost about a third of my stack there at least, and then I could never recover from that. So it's a bit of a shame, but that's how it goes. That was an interesting hand. I mean, an eight there. I think my guess is that 75–80% of people would have called in my spot there because they have an eight after all. It's not something I make a habit of folding eights, I must say. Uh, you don't make them often enough to want to fold them very often, but it just the size of the bet relative to the pot. He thought, well, you find it, think I wouldn't be able to get away from a worse hand there, and all the time he's going to be right against a lot of people. I might have been wrong. Who knows what he had? He might have been bluffing, or God knows what. But I was pretty happy with that fold. Anyway, that's it from me. So I will put up some more content at some point, but there wasn't a lot of content this morning. It was all just, this was actually the best tournament of the three. The other two, I played five card draw and I played, which wasn't so great. Made a mess of a hand, I think, quite early on, which I needed to have folded. That's a mistake. Still going to be making mistakes. That's okay. Learning the game, and then PL08 just I lost about half an hour in that one. So that's me. I'll be back. We'll play a bunch of tournaments tomorrow, and who knows, I might put some of them up, one of them up, or something. Anyway, that's it from me. Okay, have a good time. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back. Okay, bye.